section championship. Hermantown bearing down, coming in. Pionk lost an edge, goes down. They're able to keep it in the zone, though. Kylan in low along the end wall. Bogenholm swoops in for St. Cloud Cathedral. Nearing 3 minutes left to go, third period. 3 minutes left in regulation. And a 2-goal Hermantown lead. Bruce Sams, the defenseman, pass Biondi back to the St. Cloud Cathedral line. They go right back at Warner, but Warner was already in, and then he let it go. It ends up being an icing. If he touched it, it would have been an offside. I guess you got to think there would have been an offside, but where the pass originated, they would have dropped it maybe in the zone anyway.
I was going to say, I don't think it would have mattered.
No.
Face-off would have been there anyway.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
At least you got to maybe hope that Hermantown gets a piece of it before it goes down.
Motzko, the senior, going up against senior Blake Biondi off of the draw, but they score! They win the draw in a beautiful setup, and they beat Ethan Lund, and that Hermantown lead now is a 3-goal cushion.
Looked like I'm pretty sure this was a set face-off play. You can see they won it. Lund goes right to the top of the crease and just sets up camp. Just leans on the stick, waits for the pass, sneaks in right behind the Cathedral defenseman, right to the defenseman, set up. Oh yeah, that's a set play for sure. He's got multiple options. He's got Biondi, he's got Lund. Beautiful pass by Kylan right here. Martin has absolutely no chance, absolute set play, and I think that might be all she wrote.
Biondi is a 65% face-off guy, and when you got a guy taking a face-off that wins like that, you can set up those plays. You know you're going to have a chance to be able to run a play like that. And it's 5-2 Hermantown. Referees are discussing something here.
Tell you what, back when Joey Bianchi and Mikey Anderson, Crowley, those guys used to give me those goals, I'd go right to them and say, I'll just take 30 more of those guys, please. Thank you very much.
They kind of did all the work on that one for you. We don't know what they're looking at here, what they might be discussing.
I have
the
no,
captains here.
There's nothing I can see that...
Did the puck possibly come out of the zone?
Nothing from what I've seen is at 100% goal. I don't know how they can turn that over.
You see the team's captains there. Smith and Warner for St. Cloud Cathedral. Biondi's got his arms to the side. There's going to be a penalty. So some kind of a penalty after the goal.
I would assume.
The goal is good. They're announcing the goal here, so Lund,
like unsportsmanlike maybe, or
Why did I do that?
Time 14:50. Hermantown penalty, number 24, Ethan Lund. 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know.
I don't understand.
Oh, why?
You can see Coach Andrews. I can't read lips, or I'm not very good at reading body language either, but I think he's not happy.
Said something to the bench where the linesman heard it, but beyond that,
Wait till I get done with
I
this.
think the waving was enough really to be called.
Yeah, after everything else we've seen in the game,
must be something. But anyway, the penalty, Lund gets the goal and he gets a penalty. And he's in the box. Power play brought to you by Catholic United. So that gives St. Cloud Cathedral here a little bit of hope. They're down by 3. It's a must convert here. They're going to pull the goaltender, so it's going to be 6-on-4. Empty net the other way. They lose the puck. With it is Kylan in. Drag, backhand, empty netter. Motzko was back. He tried his darndest to keep that one out and play goaltender, but he couldn't keep it out. Kylan puts it in, and it's 6-2 Hermantown. It'll be a shorthanded goal.
You can see it, yeah, absolutely. You know, and I like that. I like that. That's class. I like that they're just trying to calm their boys down. Obviously, whatever happened before, earlier with Lund, obviously a good turnover here, good stick. I think it was Biondi had a good stick there on the penalty kill for the breakup for the turnover. Kylan goes in there. Nice little move on Motzko, doing everything he can, gets a little piece of it. Linesman standing there making sure that they don't get too close to the Cathedral bench. Obviously, emotions have run high all night long.
season. This is going to be a heated rivalry. It already kind of was after the game earlier this year and other meetings, but
I think it got taken to a next level.
it will. And these programs are, of course, right now at another level. St. Cloud Cathedral back to 5-on-5. Goaltender in the nets at 6-2 Hermantown. Kylan the empty net goal. Biondi gets the assist. Kylan's 27th of the season. 14:43 the time of the goal. Kylan, that's the third of the tournament here for him. And we're going to get a late penalty. This time on St. Cloud Cathedral will be Widman.
Little frustration coming out here. Just unnecessary slew foot. Slew foots. Don't do slew foots. Those are dangerous. The bad things can happen. Knees, concussion. I've seen horrible injuries come from slew foots. Frustration comes out and just gets the best of them, which is a bit understandable, but just don't slew foot.
Official call was interference. So we're skating 4-on-4. That penalty on Hermantown's Lund is continuing. May have said they were back at full strength with the shorthanded empty net goal. That penalty continued on Lund. So we're 4-on-4 here for another 45 seconds with under a minute and a half, under 90 seconds left in the game. And Hermantown is going to be in yet another Class A championship game.
What a dynasty. Bruce Plant has started, created. Coach Patrick Andrews has just kept right up, continued it on, doing a great job.
Patrick played under Coach Plant. I think he scored a big goal in the section playoff at the deck in 98, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, the disciple of Coach Plant and a nice seamless transition in the transfer of power from Coach Plant to Patrick Andrews. As this will be whistled down, we have 51.1 seconds. We'll get an icing with a 4-on-4.
You love to see that. The players, the alum, sticking around, being part of it. Obviously, sticking around, being coach, assistant coach, and just working your way in. Coach Plant, trusting him. Obviously, seeing something probably a long time ago for Coach Andrews. For Patrick Andrews to become a coach.
Hermantown has come to full strength. Lund out of the box, so they have a 5-on-4 edge for the remainder of the game here with 30 seconds and ticking for Hermantown to get back into the state championship game. It's been a couple of years.
And obviously just killing off time.
2017, the last time they were in the championship game, that double overtime win over the Mammal Moose. Final seconds of the hockey game.
That's the same right too.
Performance here today by Hermantown. They made a very talented St. Cloud Cathedral Crusader team look ordinary here today. Put 47 shots on the board against them, held them to 23, and Hermantown is heading back to the title game.
It's almost just expected, isn't it? It's just incredible how well they've done and what they've built. Great job by Hermantown. A lot of emotions going on the first period, end of the first period, just found a way and just kept Cathedral off. Even though they pushed hard, Cathedral came back, had that push in the third period, got that power play goal, bring it into one, and Hermantown just finished the game. They finished them off.
Teams, the traditional shaking of the hands, a handshake here at the post-game show. Letting bygones be bygones from earlier in the game.
Always what I love about hockey at every level, the sportsmanship comes through. It's a lot of emotion, it gets heated, it's a physical game, a lot of intensity, but you know what, it's all about going off after the game, shaking each other's hands, showing respect.
Hockey's like football where you battle in the trenches, you battle in the corners here in hockey and along the wall and in the dirty areas of the ice. We've mentioned his name a lot. Joey Pierce, player of the game, brought to you by Saxon, Invergrove, Ford, Lincoln, getting it right, 4 generations.
What a great game he had. Obviously, at both ends of the ice, he was involved every time he went out, every shift. Created that big goal in the third period, down below his goal line, making the play, carrying the mail, and then gets the rebound.
Now our play of the game, brought to you by Minnesota Ruscos in 1955.
And here it was. That was what started behind his goal line. He goes down, carries the
thought
goes
about
right to the top of the crease. Gets that second goal, gives them a little relief. It was a one-goal game, and that's where it turned the game. Great job, Joey Pierce. Great game.
Crusaders battled back. Remember, they were down 3-0, made it 3-2, ends up being a 5-2 final. Let's go downstairs to Charlie Beatty.
Thanks a lot, Jim. Here with Joey Pierce. And Joey, when you scored your goal, that fourth goal, I saw you pick the puck up in your own end. You had a look in your eye like you were ready to make a play. Take me through that sequence.
Yeah, I mean, I'd had some rushes in the second, too, that I just couldn't get one on. And then I saw 3-on-2. I had my guys on my side. The D had to respect that. I got my shot off. Aaron Dion picked up a sick rebound, and I finished up the rebound. And, yeah, I mean, I think that really put the dagger in, and it felt amazing.
What does it mean to you to get Hermantown back into a state championship game?
Oh, it's huge after last year, especially not even being here. It's crazy to be right back in the state championship.
You're getting doused here.
We can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait.
You beat a really good team that won it last year. It didn't lose a lot of players. How tough is it to play this St. Cloud Cathedral team?
Oh, it was very hard. I was just so proud. We had our fourth liners, third liners play absolutely great games today, which is huge. We couldn't have done it without any of those guys. Our top guys stepped up and played great as well.
Thanks a lot, Joe. You'll get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow. Guys?
Thank you very much, Joey Pierce, sporting the facial hair of a man well beyond his years and his wisdom. He's a wise man, good defense. Got a guy like that back at the blue line playing on your back end. Not a bad place to start. I tell you what, Hermantown has had some pretty good ones over the years, and Joey Pierce just another one in the long line, and what a win for Hermantown. A short-changed their empty net goal. I said 5-2, it ended up being a 6-2. If you would ask me that they were going to put 6 goals on the board here, and 47 shots on goal against this St. Cloud Cathedral team. What a game for Hermantown there in the finals. Post-game show coming up.
I admire receivers who go across the middle. Franzen Bank's Dennis Welch will go across the middle for your small business. Ask Dennis about SBA financing today. Franzen Bank's an SBA preferred lender. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results.
Students in extracurricular activities earn better grades.
Have better attendance, graduate at a higher rate.
Believe in we, fully funding schools so we can offer all students a well-rounded education.
Work. There's all kinds. There's the work we do in the morning. The work we do in the dead of night. Problem-solving, world-changing, mind-bending hard work. It's what drives us. To lead the way, unwilling to quit. Because the work we do, it's bigger than us. It's work worth doing.
When I was playing, I loved chasing down running backs. But you shouldn't have to chase your banker around when you're buying a home. Let Franzen Bank and Trust mortgage consultants run with you stride for stride, from pre-approval to closing and beyond. Franzen Bank Mortgages. Real people, real results.
Today's post-game show is brought to you by Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results.
Welcome back to semi-final Friday, Hermantown. The Hawks take care of the defending champs, the Crusaders of St. Cloud Cathedral, by a score of 6-2. I don't think any of us here on the set thought that this was going to be a 4-goal game, but it was.
I told you that before, Tom, but no, I'm certainly
certainly didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a 3-2-2-1 nail biter right to the very end, and it really caught me off guard how the game ended the way it did, John.
And
I did not see Hermantown out shooting St. Cloud Cathedral by a 2-1 margin.
Yeah, this game did not go the way we expected it to, but to be honest, the better team won, and the team that not only played better, they played smarter, they played tougher, they played together more, and that's why they're moving on.
And Mike, this was the most physical game we've seen of either Class A or Class AA so far. It was. There's no love lost between these two, and they're both physical teams. When you get two physical teams out there, part of their game is to rub the other player out, get off the boards first, eliminate them from the play, and that's what both of them tried to do in that first period to set the tone for the rest of the game, Tom. All right, let's take a look at the highlights. I believe we have the goals from the third period. Joey Pierce, there he is. One of the best defensemen in the state. He can play. He's a strong. That kid is so strong, it's unbelievable. And he can play a little bit with the puck.
He's the best defenseman in the tournament by far, and he is good with the puck, but he's also good in his own end. This is the one that basically sealed it. The tapping on the back door. Beautiful, beautiful play by the top line.
Yeah. No, Kylan made a great play there because he could have passed it to Biondi, but he chose the better option.
This might be the best empty netter I've ever seen. The guy could have shot it 3 times, but still decided to dangle the defenseman and lay it in.
I tell you, the defenseman almost made the play. I was impressed by that.
You know what was cool about the goals Hermantown scored today? And we could fact check this, but I think every single one was within about a foot of the blue paint. There's a great saying: if you want bread, you go to the store. If you want money, you go to the bank. If you want goals, go to the net. That's where they all were today.
They were. And you're right there, Johnny. That's a good thing to point out, especially for the young kids watching this game. You win because that's where you have to go. That's part of the ice you have to own.
I was on a team once, and a coach drew a dollar sign in the crease and said, "If you want that, that's where you have to go."
Yeah. He should have put actual money there. Yeah. Gone quicker than that.
Good point. A lot of people might not understood what he meant by that.
Today's games are brought to you by Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. And this is the result. A 6-2 victory if you have such a lopsided shots on goal stat and scoring chances, Mike or John.
Yeah, I mean, we thought this would be a very close game with two highly skilled teams. Hermantown played a big boy game today, and St. Cloud Cathedral did not. That was the difference.
The other thing that stood out to me in this, and it's not a real criticism, but it's more of a question. After the way that game was played, how did the penalty minutes end up exactly the same in a game like that? I really can't quite figure that out. But my hat's off to Hermantown for the win, and I do feel sorry for St. Cloud Cathedral because they didn't have their A game today. I wish they would have brought it. And semifinal Friday is just getting underway. Warroad and Matamidi coming up next. Matamidi has lost a couple of heartbreakers in the semis recently. We'll see what happens today. We'll be back after a news break and more. Let's go to the side.
Hey, Tom.
Sheila? Hey, don't take losing the Anderson business personally.
I resigned it, Tom. I guess they didn't tell you about their opossum problem.
I thought it was pronounced possum.
Update your home with great floors and save today with 11% off everything at Menards. Our Cat offers a wide variety of flooring options to give your home a fresh, new look. Laminate flooring is durable and simple to maintain. Sheet vinyl is waterproof and easy to install. Vinyl plank is waterproof and quickly clicks together. Right now, get 11% off your next flooring project. Save big money and get 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Time moves fast, and change is constant. But some traditions are timeless. For over 85 years, Old Dutch has been a part of the traditions that are, well, uniquely ours. Snacking done right for every generation to share. Old Dutch, proudly creating generations of taste sensations. Pass it on.
Because the air feels different this early. We
because good enough isn't. Because the bench is colder to me. Because last one on the ice means more than extra laps. Because medals are meant to be earned. That's why I'm next.
The Greater Twin Cities Honda dealers, proud supporters of Minnesota youth hockey.
That's right. Yeah. What's that?
Eyewitness News at 9 on 45 TV is all about convenience.
Get tomorrow's forecast before you go to bed. Plus local stories that matter to you. Stay informed.
I'm clearly in the wrong promo. News?
Hey Tim, it's Dr. Chuck Ellis. Things are a little chaotic at the Institute of Laughter, so I'm going to need you to change time slots and work 5 nights a week.
5 nights a week? I guess I can make that work.
Great, you're really helping me out.
Last Man Standing, now at 8 and 8:30 on 45 TV.
There's a 45 TV News update. Hello, everyone. I'm Leah McLean.
Hi there, hockey fans. I'm Matt Belanger. Here's what's making news around our area right now. One person was hospitalized after a fire at a South Minneapolis apartment building. Our Eyewitness News photographer got this video of the active scene at 1:30 this morning at 31st Street and Pleasant Avenue South. Police officers who got to the scene first had to help someone escape from a third-floor balcony. Fire crews say the damage is contained to one apartment, though, in that building. There was a spike in flu deaths in Minnesota in the past week. 95 people have now died from the flu across our state this season, according to the state health department. That's an increase of 28 deaths from the previous week. Flu activity remains widespread across Minnesota.
Days could be numbered for the Lake Street Kmart in Minneapolis. City Council says that it's negotiated a deal to end the store's lease early. City leaders have wanted to redevelop the site and reconnect Nicollet Avenue at Lake Street for years now. So if it's approved by the City Council, teardown could begin before the end of the year. The Lake Street Kmart was built in 1977. Have you heard about this man? Well, if not, you're about to meet him. This is 81-year-old Leroy Lozer of Oakdale, and he has been to every boys hockey tournament for the last 63 years. This goes back to 1957 when Lozer was a junior in high school. He says he has never played hockey himself and he isn't cheering on any specific team or player, but he just wants to make this trip to support Minnesota kids.
That's some serious dedication right there.
Here's Jonathan Uhas with a forecast.
We've got some great weather coming up, Leah and Matt. The temperatures today will be warming into the 40s this afternoon down here in southern Minnesota. 30s up in the northern part of the state. Gets even warmer as we head through the weekend. This is Saturday with temperatures pushing near 60 off to the southwest of the Twin Cities, staying a little bit colder up in the Northland. And then Sunday, quite mild. We'll see temperatures from 60 and above from St. Cloud south of the Twin Cities down into northern Iowa. It does stay quite a bit cooler, though, on Sunday for the northern portion of the state. So for today, sunshine this afternoon at 42 degrees, southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, the winds pick up just a bit out of the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Otherwise, clear skies and a wake-up temperature tomorrow at 30 degrees. Tomorrow looks fantastic, 58 with the sunshine. A little breezy in the afternoon. Remember, daylight saving time hits, so spring ahead 1 hour before bed Sunday or Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we're up to 64 degrees. Some rain and snow showers Monday, so it will get a lot cooler here come on Monday. But back to the 50s by Thursday with even some thunderstorms possible.
All right, John, thank you very much. Here's the schedule for day 3 of the boys state high school hockey tournaments underway right now in St. Paul. Today, the Class A semifinals at 1 o'clock. First-seeded War Road's going to take on Matamidi.
In Class 2A, it's Blake versus Eden Prairie at 6 o'clock tonight. St. Thomas Academy is looking to continue their Cinderella run against Hill Murray, and that is coming up later this evening. It's going to be a big day.
Oh, yeah. Good luck to all the teams.
Remember, during the week, you can always get your morning news, weather, and traffic on 45 TV from 7 to 9, and then Matt and I are here again at noon.
And then you can join us again at 9 o'clock, 7 days a week in the evening for a wrap-up of all the news, weather, and sports for you. We'll get you back to the hockey action here on 45 TV. Have a great day, everybody.
Get to know the morning team on 5 Eyewitness News.
I love social media for a lot of things. Twitter is about instant breaking news type things. Facebook's great, but Instagram is where it's at for the food.
You put pictures of your food on there.
Just a little staging here of the sausage.
Is that primarily what you use Instagram
Nobody
for?
wants to see a picture of me. Oh my God, I just spilled on my phone. That is the dangers of Instagramming and eating.
Watch 5 Eyewitness News Morning.
For the athlete in all of us, there's Tria.
At Excel Energy, we're dedicated to providing 100% carbon-free energy by 2050. But we can't do it alone. We need your help. That could mean changing from this old light bulb to this LED light bulb, or getting a smart thermostat to go with your smartphone, smart watch, smart lights, and smart everything else, or enlisting our home energy squad to make your home more efficient. So let's do this. Let's build a carbon-free future. You, us, together.
At Inver Grove Ford Lincoln, we've been fans of high school sports for as long as we've been selling cars here in Minnesota. 4 generations strong. Integrity is just as important in the car business as it is in the game. Play fair, be honest, and have a good time doing it. That's what you can expect when you're buying or servicing a car at Inver Grove Ford Lincoln. Fair, honest service with a smile. Inver Grove Ford Lincoln, getting it right 4 generations. Conveniently located off 494 in Inver Grove Heights.
It's time for Doc Talk with Dr. Chuck Ells.
Hello, people at home or elsewhere. I'm here with Kevin Dorn from the 45 TV Local News at 9.
Hi.
Kevin, to avoid confusion, recently you changed the name of your newscast to Eyewitness News at 9 on 45 TV.
That's right.
Thanks for elaborating. Can you at least give the people something? Like tell them why the continents drifted apart? Or I don't know.
Hey, do we have time for that?
We certainly do not.
This has been Doc Talk with Dr. Chuck Ells.
Since the Goldbergs have joined the 45 TV Institute of Laughter family, one of them has taken a special interest in what goes on here. So I taught him everything I know about the craft.
Doctoring! Oh, no, why? Just checking your reflexes. Patient lacks muscle response and also seems highly agitated.
Damn right I'm agitated. You just hit my knee with a hammer.
It's not about results. It's about the journey.
The Goldbergs, weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on 45 TV.
Oh, God, what's happening?
From orthopedic urgent care to joint replacement, we're your jump back in the game partner. I know I like it.
Since 1960. And when you have great teams and great fans and great games back there given, so remind fans, cheer for your team today with good sportsmanship and enjoy every moment of this hockey tournament. We'll be back shortly.
The leap year sale is extended at Becker. Leap at 29% off store-wide, then double it to 58% off. Plus no interest for 4 years. Ends Monday at all Becker Furniture and Mattress locations.
This is Tobin. His family adopted him from China. They didn't know how sick he was. Doctors at Children's Minnesota discovered serious heart defects and fixed every one.
Everyone says he's so lucky to have us, and we always think that we're lucky to have him.
My local Catholic United rep, Rob, is passionate about his faith. Super friendly, always around for life's moments. New baby brother.
When we got married, bought a house, planned for retirement.
When Grandma passed, life insurance for our family.
With his worn-out tweed jacket and funny little pocket protector, every step.
Every journey.
Our rep Rob and Catholic United are there for life. Find your Rob at Catholic United Financial.
At Becker, you can sleep like a boss. With Minnesota's largest selection of Serta and Beauty Rest mattresses, get the hottest deals on the top 2 mattress brands in America. Sleep like a boss at all 7 Becker locations. 45 TV goes behind the scenes with Last Man Standing.
You know, Tim and I have been working together for about 4 years now, and we share a lot of laughs. I think there's a mutual respect there.
I can't work with that clown. I'm down there 2 minutes with him. I feel like going on a killing spree.
Last Man Standing, now at 8 and 8:30.
At 9, I'm helping you plan ahead with my forecast an hour earlier.
Plus, we're in your community, digging into the issues and stories that make a difference.
Ren Claire, Lindsey Brown, and Kevin Doran. Eyewitness News at 9 on 45 TV.
The pregame show is brought to you by Greater Twin Cities Honda dealers, proud sponsors of Minnesota Youth Hockey.
We are one quarter of the way through semifinal Friday. One game in the books. We have Warroad and Matamidi coming up next. This should be a good game. The number 1 seed Warroad Warriors against Matamidi, the Zephyrs. And it's strange that it's been so long since Warroad has been here.
As we were talking earlier, yes, it was 10 years ago that TJ Oshie brought Warroad down.
He was 15 years. It was 10 years since they've been here. 15 years since they've won.
Since Oshie was here. That's the one that just amazes me that they haven't been here more often than that. But getting into today's game, you are going to see two of the best players in Minnesota, regardless of age or class today, in Mr. Sugaday and Grant Slukinski. These guys are just absolutely amazing. Watch Slukinski shoot the puck, huh, John?
And Matamidi, they've been the heartbreak kids. They've lost some tough overtime games in the semifinals.
It seems like Matamidi's here every year, and they just can't get over that hump. They don't have the high-end star power that Warroad has, but Matamidi has 3 even lines, very good goaltending, and solid D. Hopefully for them, this is the year they finally get over that hump.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the Class A bracket, see where we're standing right now on this semifinal Friday. St. Cloud Cathedral, the defending champ, they go down to Hermantown by 6-2. We got Warroad Matamidi coming up next on 45 TV from the XL Energy Center.
WSB is a design and consulting firm. For over 20 years, we've dedicated ourselves to discovering thoughtful and creative solutions with our partners. Congratulations to our hometowns and to everyone who has supported them.
When we don't work together, everyone loses. Great success is only achieved through teamwork. Our region's future depends on a team effort using carbon capture and storage technology as part of tomorrow's energy future to protect our pocketbook and to protect our environment. By supporting carbon capture and storage as part of tomorrow's all-of-the-above energy team, we all win. Learn more at secureenergyfuture.org/CCUS.
Save big money on your next project and get 11% off everything. Now at Menards. Add a stylish update for your bathroom with help from Sterling. These showers and tubs have a durable, high-gloss finish that provides a smooth, shiny surface that's easy to clean. And right now is a great time to buy with 11% off all Sterling bathroom products. Update your bathroom and save with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Because the air feels different this early. Because good enough isn't. Because the bench is colder to me. Because last one on the ice means more than extra laps. Because medals are meant to be earned. That's why I'm next.
The Greater Twin Cities Honda dealers, proud supporters of Minnesota Youth Hockey. WSB is a design and consulting firm. We partner with clients to create what's next in infrastructure. Thank you to everyone who helps us build for tomorrow, today.
Dr. Els, I have an idea.
Well, you get to these semifinals, that means you are one step away from that dream of playing for a state high school hockey championship. And here are two teams that are one step away from playing from that state high school hockey championship. The Matamidi Zephyrs and the Warroad Warriors back here, the Al Shaver press box, along with Mark Parrish. I'm Jim Erickson. First game here today had just about everything in it. Exciting matchup between Hermantown and St. Cloud Cathedral. Hermantown moves on. What do you expect to see here in this Warroad Matamidi matchup?
The same kind of intensity, the same kind of emotion, maybe a little bit more discipline than we saw in the last game. But hey, this is the semifinals. These guys are playing all year long, and this is their opportunity to get to the state championship game.
Starting lineup time. Here's Dave Wright.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to XL Energy Center and the 76th Annual State Boys High School Hockey Tournament. Today's game is a Class A semifinal between the champions of Section 4 with a record of 21-8, the Matamidi Zephyrs, And the champions of Section 8 with a regular 27-2, the Warroad Warriors. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, let's meet Matabidi. Starting in goal, number 32, sophomore Ben Dardis. On defense, number 5, junior Cody Newbeck. And number 12, senior Max Piper. On the wings, number 4, senior Colin Hagstrom. Number 9, senior Nikolai Dulac. And starting at center, number 11, junior J.D. Mack. The assistant coaches are Alex Rogaszewski and Tom Strelo. Head coach Jeff Posho, the Matabidi Zephyrs. Now let's meet the starters for Warroad. Starting at goal, number 35, senior Zach Foster. On defense, number 5, junior Blake Norris. And number 13, senior Gage Wilbur. On the wings, number 17, freshman Jason Sugarman. And number 19, senior Andrew Foster. And starting at center, number 27, senior Grant Slovitsky. And the remainder of the Warriors. Assistant coaches Michael Tweet and Daryl Sugarman. Head coach Jay Hardware. Here are the officials assigned for this afternoon's game. On the lines, it's Dan Hewitt of Ramsey, Chad Tyson of Brooklyn Park. Your referees are Michael Elam of Lake Elmo, Jeremy Hendrickson of Lakeville. Starting lineup sponsored by Holiday Station Store.
See the Warroad Warriors getting ready to take on the Matabidi Zephyrs. And of course, Mark, you have your keys to the game, and they're brought to you by Greater Twin Cities Honda.
In Matabidi, they got to feed off that energy they had, that big win on Wednesday. Make sure they do not take penalties, discipline. They cannot let the big boys, Lukinski and Shagabe, going on the power play. For Warroad, amp up the energy. They didn't have the game. They didn't have to fight as hard as Matabidi did. The leaders, again, like we just spoke, Slukinski, Shagabe, get those guys going. Those guys got to lead the charge.
Greater Twin Cities Honda, proud sponsors of Minnesota Youth Hockey. And our starting goaltenders should play key roles here today. Goalies brought to you by Holiday Station Stores. Ben Dardis, first of all, here for Matabidi.
Goaltenders, there's a lot of pressure on these goaltenders. That's for sure. They have to play well. That's the one position this time of year they've got to stand up and be big-time players for their teams.
Zach Foster for Warroad, wearing the C, one of the team captains. Foster made just 6 saves, saw just 7 shots on goal against Hutchinson, playing the first 2 periods, did not play in the third. Meanwhile, Dardis did play the entire game for Matabidi, made 18 saves, 2 goals against in the quarterfinal victory against the Delano Tigers. 5-2 the final there, and of course, Warroad